Good evening, everyone. We are opening two things tonight. Both basketball, both should be a lot of fun. It'll be a case of Dominion basketball up first tonight, and then our second break will be a half case of Prism retail. Of course, we've broken some Prism hobby, but this is going to be our first jump into retail for this year anyway. So before we get started ripping into our packs and our boxes, there is a little information that we go over every night. So let's get rolling with that. First up there, just a note about feedback. It is completely automated on eBay for me. I do that so you don't ever have to wait. So anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly receive positive feedback in return. And then, of course, the second message is to say thank you. I do appreciate those of you who bid and break and chat and hang out with me, keep me company. So I appreciate you spending some time with me here tonight. We're looking now at breaks that are listed on eBay that are coming up over the next few days. This is the stuff that we'll be busting into between now and Tuesday. So tomorrow night it will be a half case of Leaf Autograph mini helmets, and that will be the start of a new case. And we'll break our 8th and final case of Optic Football. On Saturday, we're going to break Bowman Draft Jumbo, which we've broken before, but this one's going to be a full case break. Instead of the half cases we have been doing, it's a full case. Here's the difference, though. The paper base is not going to ship out to the teams. It's got its own bidding spot for the paper base. Teams are still going to get all the chrome cards, autograph cards, numbered cards, parallels, and inserts. So literally just the paper base, not going out to the teams. Sunday night is an off night for me. On Monday, we're going to bust into some 2019 Gold Rush Gem Mint basketball. I thought I did fix this last night, and then I think I forgot to fix it on the master. So here's the deal, guys. It is a 12-pack box, and a box is the same as a case in this particular product. So some people call it a box, some people call it a case, whatever you want to call it. It's got 12 packs in it. That's what we're opening. We'll also open another case of Leaf Best of Football, more Leaf Ultimate Draft Baseball, and we'll break our 9th and final case of Bowman's Best Baseball all on Monday night. Tuesday, we'll open Triple Play Baseball. That is a box with 3 autographed memorabilia items in it, a jersey, a baseball, and a photograph. And then we'll open Contenders Football by the full case as well. So that's all coming up in the days ahead for tonight. Everything we're opening tonight is paid shipping breaks. So, and we do kind of have to talk about consolation cards. In Prism, I'm confident every team is going to pull cards. In Dominion, though, if your team is not pulled in the break, you are still going to have a package heading your way, and it will have your consolation card or cards in it. So anytime it's a paid shipping break, if you don't hit, you're still going to get consolation cards. Sometimes people get lucky with what they get there too. So sometimes a little extra help for you that way. Anticipating that what we're opening tonight should be out the door and on the way to you by Monday. Could possibly be before that, but should be no later than Monday unless something super unexpected happens. And of course that applies to both breaks tonight, Dominion and Prism. And that is again the order that we're going in. So Dominion's going to be up first. So a 6-box case of 2018-19 Dominion basketball, full case break number 3. Of course, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight on eBay Thursday night, the 17th of January. You've got team names on the left-hand side, your eBay user ID up in lights across from your team on the right-hand side if you are in this break. And if you're not in this one and you're in Prism, just hang tight. This is a case, but it doesn't take a really long time to get through. So the Prism break, I don't know, I would say probably 20 minutes or so. And that just depends if we find redemptions or not. Could be a little shorter than that. But I'd say somewhere in that neighborhood. And the final piece of information that you need to know, you probably just noticed it. Your background went out of focus a little bit there, but that was on purpose. Yeah, so don't worry. We're going to be able to see all the cards without any problems. So who we got hanging tonight in chat? It is Greg and Jay Allen, and Dan is here. Jordan's here. And, oh, you got 5 teams tonight in Prism Retail, Jay Allen. All right, then we're going to be, we ought to pull a big chunk of cards for you, I would imagine. Greg, you're just hanging out with us tonight. No teams in. Hey, that's all right, man. I'm glad to have the company. You know, I always appreciate anybody that wants to stop by and hang out and chat, whether you have skin in the game or not. Always happy to see you here when we break. And what did you say, Jay Allen, about Dominion? You said, oh, it went normally price-wise. So about, yeah. So yeah, it did seem to, I mean, it fell, I'd say, this case about where most of them do. So I think, yeah, that's about right. Dirty Dog is here too. Hi, Dirty Dog. Ezekiel is hanging out with us. Jordan, you need Cavaliers, Thunder, and Magic. Mo Bamba in particular, and the Trailblazers. You know what? I have really good luck with Mo Bamba. I pull that guy a lot. Pulled him a ton out of most of the 2018-19 products. In fact, I've pulled his one of one out of more than one product. Pull him a lot. So hopefully we will find him in here for you tonight as well. That would be good. And who else have we got here tonight? I don't know how to pronounce that. Vavas? How about I just call you 101? That's on the end. so we're going to call you 101. And Dan, you've got 10 teams in here. I saw that you had a lot, man. So we are going to have to try to find you something good. Of course, you had really good luck in the last break. We pulled that nice Luca for you. So maybe we can find you another one tonight. And Brandon is here as well. Hi, Brandon. So, as you saw, we have one pack per box coming out of Dominion. And then we should have 3 autograph cards and 1 memorabilia card on average in each one of our packs. I'm just getting some sleeves out on the table. And chances are we're going to find at least 1 or 2 cards in here that will have multiple teams on them. So we'll end up possibly going to random.org to sort those out as we go along. That one feels thicker than some of the others. Oh, so does that one. We're going to try to wait on those really thick ones and see if there's something super special. Ezekiel, you are looking for a Charles Barkley. All right, let's try to find that out. Dirty Dog, you're looking for the Wizards. Troy Brown Jr. comes out fairly often. All right, so you said pronounce it as Valves. Okay, I can call you Valves. That's probably easier than 101 for you, isn't it? I just took the tail end of your username. All right, so first out is Dion Waiters. That is numbered to 75 for the Heat. All the cards in here are numbered, even our base cards. Oh, and I forgot to mention that we have a metal card in each box. First out is Devontae Graham to 199 for the Hornets. Those look a little dull because they have a plastic coating on both the front and the back. So when you get it, you peel that plastic coating off, those will look a lot shinier than they do right now. And we have a hit out for the Lakers with Mikhailiuk. That was a relic and autograph. We've got a redemption. You know the drill. It's going to set up there in housekeeping. We'll flip it over at the end of the break, and then we'll find out what else we can learn about it, what it's numbered to, and all that at the same time. Cleveland Cavaliers are on the board. Colin Sexton to 49. Both of those autographs were hard signed, the last one and that one. The Dallas Mavericks have a relic for Dirk Nowitzki, numbered to 75. Oh, you said 101 is fine? Okay. Well, all right then. All right then. I'll go to... it auto-corrected you when it came up and it said valves. I got you. All right. So I did maybe have it right somewhere down through there. But, oh, well, either way. We'll stick to 101. Everybody knows I don't do well with name pronunciation. This is Kyle Lowry for the Toronto Raptors. It's our base card to 75. Our metal card is out for the Brooklyn Nets, and that is to 199. I got the wrong sleeve, and it is Musa on the metal. Mr. Aaron Holiday is out for the Pacers. That's also to 199 relic, hard signed autograph, a second redemption up there hanging out in housekeeping. And, well, look at this. This is a little throwback sig right here for the Warriors. It is Chris Mullin. That one is a sticker, and it is numbered to 49 relic and autograph for Golden State Warriors. There's our beleaguered draft choice. Markelle Fultz to 75. That poor guy. Like, I don't know if they're going to get him straightened out or not. Got his shot all off and then got him messed up mentally. And now it turns out he's got thoracic outlet syndrome. That kid has had a hard way to go. Jay Allen, you said to call you 007. Well, yours said if it said Jay Allen 007, then I might have taken that shortcut. See, his says 101 on the end. So I'm taking the easy way out on that one. Jrue Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. That is our base card to 25. Anytime you see the gold version, it's to 25. The silver version, you've obviously noticed by now, is to 75. And Grayson Allen to 199 metal for the Jazz. The Grizzlies hit. It's Javon Carter. You probably wanted Jaren Jackson Jr., but what we found for you is Javon Carter, and at least it's really low numbered. It's to 10, so that ought to count for something, right? Well, and this counts for something for the Jazz. How about a little Donovan Mitchell hard-signed autograph numbered to 49? Got a relic there as well. So, I mean, I know it's not his rookie year anymore, but that's still a nice hit. You asked for Mo Bamba, and once again, we're going to deliver on Mo Bamba. I'm telling you, guy follows me around like a magnet in these products. Numbered to 49, you've got the hard-signed autograph and relic for Mr. Mo Bamba and the Magic. Corners have a few minor imperfections, mostly noticeable on the back, but nothing too outrageous. Larry Bird and the Celtics. Triple relics. Nice. That is to 75, and at least you got some green and some white. You know, Panini, sometimes they'll give you triple relics in just like all the same color, and it's like, wait, what? So at least that one, they gave us some green and white. So I like that better. I do. Okay, we have, this is, our packs that are left all felt thicker to me than the other packs. Now, whether or not that's going to translate into anything, I'm not sure, but I just figured we'd open the thicker ones last. Numbered to 75, it's Kyle Korver, base card for the Cavaliers. We're on a Javon Carter kind of train here. That's to 49, metal for the Grizzlies. Here come the Lakers again. You got Mo Wagner. So Lakers got both of your rookies out of this break. That is a sticker autograph. It's numbered to 49. And, yeah, well, his autograph's not too exciting. But anyway, Scott's here. Hi, Scott. How are you? Jeremy Lin and the Atlanta Hawks. That is hard signed, numbered to 49. And look, guys, I know he's in a Brooklyn Nets uniform there, but of course he's been traded, and that is his current team is the Hawks, and it says down there that the relic was worn when he was a member of the Nets, etc., etc. Goes to the Hawks, though. That's the team noted on the card. Knicks. Oh, look at you go, Knicks. You know I love this kid from the University of Kentucky. It is Kevin Knox, numbered to 49. So that is pretty sweet right there. And here we have numbered to 49, Tim Hardaway Jr. Wow, Knicks going back to back there with some nice hits. How about that? We like it. We like it. Scott, I am not sure yet if I'm going to break any more Dominion. I don't have any more here, but one of my reps is holding a couple of cases for me, and I've yet to decide if I'm going to pick them up or not. Jaren Jackson Jr. and the Grizzlies. You know what? It's not signed, but that's a really nice relic, and it is low numbered. It's to 10. So even without the ink, Grizzlies, you got a nice Jaren Jackson hit out of there anyway. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Some of those signatures are, we've talked about this before, some of those signatures leave a bit to be desired. I'm assuming you guys are talking about Mo Wagner's signature, and if that's the one, yeah, I'd agree with you. It's a little lacking. Kevin Love, base card to 75 for the Cavaliers. The Charlotte Hornets, Miles Bridges to 199, the metal card. And here come the Hornets again. This is Devontae Graham. And Devontae Graham is a sticker autograph. It is numbered to 49. The Celtics. Wow. Look at that, guys. You've got, that's really nice. You've got Tom Heinsohn and Tom Sanders. One on each. I start to say one on, well, it is kind of one on each side, but the autographs are one over the other one. Anyway, that is numbered to 25. That is some nice throwback sigs from the Celtics of old. So that's kind of a cool hit. Meanwhile, the Bulls are going to cash in on your rookie, Wendell Carter Jr. That is also a sticker. It is numbered to 49. You've got the autograph and the relic. And who have we here? The Phoenix Suns, numbered to 15, with Kevin Johnson. Got a 2-color relic. That's a hard-signed autograph, and we're traveling back in time on a few of these hits tonight. So Kevin Johnson out for the Phoenix Suns. Here comes our first quad relic. We find a couple of these per case typically. And here's how it works. Kids, you have to own 51% or more to take it outright, which means because there are 4 teams, you would have to own 3 of the 4 to acquire 51% or more. If no one owns 3 of the 4, we'll dole it out using random.org, and we'll deal with that at the end of the break. So on this one, we have Kevin Knox for the Knicks, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the Clippers, Jared Vanderbilt for the Nuggets, and Hammy Diallo for the Thunder. So that's all of the rookies that are from the University of Kentucky. They're right there on one card. I think that's pretty cool, frankly. It is numbered to 99, and I like that pairing for obvious reasons. Yeah, I know, right? Well, because I went to school there. It's my alma mater. Oh, Scott, you missed on the break tonight. Were you bidding and you didn't hit your team, or you didn't see it? Could have been either one, I guess. Numbered to 75 for the Suns. TJ Warren is our base card. And we have a little metal card numbered to 199 for the Hawks. It's Kevin Huerter. For the Rockets, Clint Capella. And Clint Capella is low numbered. Is it? No. Yes, to 10. I'm like, it's gold. It should be low numbered. And then I had it upside down. Good grief. Okay. So Clint Capella to 10. You've got a nice 2-color relic. That is a sticker auto coming out there for the Rockets. The Suns and DeAnthony Melton. Numbered to 199, hard-signed autograph and relic. A 3rd redemption, and Aaron Holiday for the Pacers. So we've only got one, that's numbered to 99. We've only got one quad relic tonight. That's a little unusual. We typically have a pair of those, but just the one tonight. So here's what's going to happen next. We will flip our redemptions, find out who those are. Chances are we're going to know exactly what team this goes to, but we still go to the Panini website. We check out the team, and then after we check out the team, of course, it usually tells us what it's going to be numbered to as well. So we'll be doing all of that, then we'll be awarding that card. So first up, you asked for Sir Charles. Well, look at that. Oh, how about that? Yeah, Charles Barkley, main exhibit Legends autograph. And you know that's going to be low numbered. And that is A fantastic hit with Sir Charles. Yeah. Next up, Dirk Nowitzki. That is for the Mavericks. Peerless jersey autographs. Also nice. And finally, Omari Spellman rookie jersey autographs. That one will be the Hawks. Now, let's go verify all of our teams on our redemptions. So let's roll over here to the Panini website. Let me get us on the right page. I got me there. Now I got to bring you along with me, don't I? All right. So let's get through our drop-down menu here and get to where we need to be. Shouldn't have to go too far. All right, first up, we'll take a look at the rookie jersey autograph, Omari Spellman. That card it should be to 166. Oh, dang it. Sorry. I just dropped the thing. Rookie jersey autographs. There we go. Card number 166. Where are you? Omari Spellman for the Hawks is going to be numbered to 199. Next up, we're going to go take a look at the Dirk Nowitzki. The card set on that is Peerless Jersey Autographs. Now, let me get, where's my mouse? Hey. All right, there we go. Peerless Jersey Autographs, card number 14. Dirk Nowitzki is going to be numbered to 49 for the Mavericks. Then we've got to go find out what Sir Charles is numbered to, but I'm guessing it's going to probably be pretty low. That is Main Exhibit Legends Signatures. Main Exhibit Legend, well, autographs. I said signatures, didn't I? Sorry. And of course, Sir Charles is card number 1, and that is indeed low numbered. It is numbered to 15. For the 76ers. Okay, we're going to, well, let's go to our spreadsheet. Let's just roll right into the spreadsheet because we'll get random set up over here. Then we're going to go look at our teams. This is for that quad materials card that I talked about a minute ago. So remember, you've got to own 3 of the 4 teams to take it outright. So let's see if anybody accomplishes that. So we have the Knicks on top there, and that is DRC. Then for the Clippers, we have Olivia. For the Nuggets, we have, I'm just going to call that Mick. And then for the Thunder, of course, we can't have anybody with all of them at this point. It's Jordan Rhymes. So that means we are headed off to random.org. Guys, I typed this stuff in the order that it appears on the card, either left to right or top to bottom. This one is oriented top to bottom. So it's going to be typed in as Knicks, Clippers, Nuggets, Thunder. Now, I do random 3 different times whenever we have 9 or fewer items in a list, which certainly we do here. And the third random is the one that counts. The first 2 don't count, okay? So ignore this first one. You can ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. And if it goes through, let's try it again. There's 3 times our date and time stamp. That one is headed to the Knicks. So that is this card right here that random.org just awarded to Kevin Knox and the Knicks position. Now, I'm sure you know I would not write on a card. I'm just demonstrating it's not on the card. It's on the sleeve, okay? So let's recap. We'll set this guy up here. We'll do him in a minute. All right, so our metal cards here are the Hawks, the Hornets, the Grizzlies. That one was numbered to 49. The rest of these are to 199. The Jazz, the Nets, and the Hornets again. So those are your metal cards. The redemptions that we had, Charles Barkley for the 76ers, numbered to 15. Fantastic hit. For the Mavericks, numbered to 49, it's Dirk Nowitzki. For the Hawks, numbered to 199, Omari Spellman. Had one quad relic tonight. That is this handsome card right here. And it was awarded to the Knicks bidding position using random.org. Now we can recap the rest of our hits and see what we get. Oh, Jay Allen, you said you like that Okafor jersey, huh? Okay, well, that's cool, man. It was a nice little jersey. DeAnthony Melton comes out for the Suns. This is another example, guys, of where I know he's in a different uniform, but of course you can see down there the date that he was traded and all that information, and the Suns, the team on the card, so that's where that goes, of course. For the Bulls, it's Wendell Carter Jr. The Hornets come out here with Devontae Graham. The nice Jaren Jackson Jr. relic to 10 for the Grizzlies. Kevin Knox to 49. Very nice hit for the Knicks. Numbered to 99, Aaron Holiday and the Pacers. Numbered to 10, you have Clint Capella and the Rockets. This one is numbered to 15. It's for the Suns with Kevin Johnson. A dual autograph, numbered to 25. A little throwback SIGs there for the Celtics. Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Knicks. And then you have numbered to 10. This is also for the Grizzlies, Javon Carter. Jeremy Lin, that is numbered to 49. Once again, ignore the uniform he's in. Goes to the Hawks. The Lakers, the Lakers, this one's Mo Wagner. Should have recognized that lack of signature and known that. That was numbered to 49. There's Larry Bird, triple relic to 75. Here's your Mo Bamba to 49 for the Magic. Nice Donovan Mitchell to 49 for the Jazz. Then we have number 275, Markelle Fultz and the Sixers. And for the Warriors, it's Chris Mullin. There's another Aaron Holiday out for the Pacers. Dirk Nowitzki relic for the Mavericks. Colin Sexton to 49 for the Cavaliers. And there's your other rookie for the Lakers, Mikalik, to 199. Okay, that is this case of Dominion. Now, while I'm getting ready to set up the spreadsheet, you guys type in, normally, you know, when we start a new case and we don't do the whole case, we take all the boxes out and we number them and we use random.org to decide which ones we're going to open and all that. We're going to do it a little differently tonight because there's 20 boxes in there. We don't want to take out and number 20 boxes on this, and there's not a case hit to worry with. So here's what we are going to do. I'm going to let you guys decide. So the first 4 people that respond will take the majority, whether you want the left side of the case or the right side of the case. And after I look at the first 4 responses, if it so happens that there's a tie, then, response 5 would break it. So those of you who are watching live, get your fingers flying and tell me whether you want to open the right half or the left half of the case of this Prism retail that's coming up. So we're looking again at the shipping information. Everyone's probably seen it by now, but in case you have not, I am anticipating that everything's going to be out the door and on the way to you no later than Monday. It's possible it will be out sooner. I will try very hard to get it out faster than that, but it shouldn't be any later than Monday unless something super unexpected happens. And in Prism, we don't need to worry about consolation cards. Tons of cards in here. Every team will pull some. So 10-box half case of 1819 Prism basketball retail half case break. This is break number 5 of Prism overall in 1819. It's the first of retail, but I find sometimes it gets confusing if we try to start over with one when we switch from hobby to retail. So we're just keeping it rolling. We're going to call it break 5. And of course, this also ended tonight on eBay Thursday night, the 17th of January. You've got your team names on the left. Your winning bidders are across from it there on the right-hand side. Now, let's come back here and see what you all have decided about which side of the case. All right, well, only 3 of you responded. We don't have a 4th, but that's okay because all 3 of you said the right side, so we're going to go with the right side. Greg, I just noticed that you're saying you think the Chiefs and the Saints are going to win this weekend, huh? make it to the Super Bowl. Hey, I'd be all right with that. I'd be perfectly fine with that scenario. You guys all know I'd like to see the Chiefs get there because I like watching Patrick Mahomes play. So I think it would be great if that kid could get there in his, really it's not his rookie year, of course, but it's his first full season running the show. I'd love for him to get there. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So, and I'm certainly not opposed to the Saints. So all in all, I think the teams that are left are all good teams, and I think no matter what happens out from there, we'll be in pretty good shape for a fun Super Bowl, probably very high scoring one at that. Let me get the rest of this case set aside. And let's start figuring out what we have got in here. All right, Jay Allen, you need Hornets, Pistons, Pacers, Timberwolves, and Jazz. You do have a lot of teams in here. So this has one autograph. How many prisms? I can't even read through that. Let's take the plastic off. Now I can see. One autograph, 12 prisms, and 12 retail exclusive inserts per box. So that's not too shabby. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good little haul out of one box to me. I think, of course, as is the case with so many products, the longest part of this break is just getting all the stuff out of the packs. There's only 4 cards per pack, but they give us 24 packs that we have to open. I'm like, oh, come on, man. You know, give us less packs to open, and this break would go by about twice as fast, but they don't listen to us. Well, Greg, I definitely think the Rams will give the Saints a game. I mean, I don't know that it's a foregone conclusion that the Saints will win. I mean, I would, on the one hand, you think the experience of Drew Brees and the way they've been playing, and you've got Kamara, you know, got a nice backfield, not backfield, but a nice tandem there of receivers and running backs for the Saints. I don't know. I think the Saints look awfully tough. I mean, the Rams, certainly, you've got Gurley, you've got a lot of good things happening there too, and they're not afraid to take chances, and both teams can put a lot of points on the board. But I think all things considered, maybe the Saints have a little bit of an edge, but it's a tiny edge. Unless Michael Thomas plays the way that he played last week, in which case that guy was like unstoppable. So I don't know. Could be interesting. Dirty Dog, you have Lakers and Celtics in here. Well, we'll see what we can do for you as well then. I know we're opening packs for days, aren't we? This is like, what, 2-3 minutes per box just to get the cards out. So you're probably talking we'll spend 20 to 30 minutes of this break is nothing more than just getting stuff out of the wrappers. How crazy is that? Yeah, pretty crazy. That's how I think anyway. All right, finally, that is out of the way, and we are ready to proceed. Freshman Phenoms is an insert I guess we're going to be seeing here in the retail product. Emergent as well, if those are not refractors or prisms. When we get to a prism, I will let you know. That is one for the Jazz. So basically, when we run across our prisms, I'll probably just call out the player names. If you don't hear me call out a player name, then you know it is not a prism, unless I just happen to miss it. Freshman Phenoms for Aaron Holiday. That green, by the way, let's make sure it's not numbered, but that green is the retail parallel, and it's not numbered. I didn't think it was going to be, but the green you only find in retail products. You don't find them in hobby. And there's a red wave for the Magic with DJ Augustin. Those also don't seem to be numbered. Dion Waiters and the Heat. He's been complaining lately about his playing time too, so. Jay Allen, you haven't seen anybody break the retail Prism? I generally break some of it most years, although sometimes I break it as the blasters, and I do have some cases of blasters that will break as well at some point. TJ Leaf Pacers. This is pink. Pulsar, I think, is our pattern name. Those are numbered. It is Patty Mills. It's numbered to 42. I cannot remember for certain, guys, if the pink is retail exclusive this year or not. I know the green is. The green is always retail exclusive, but I'm not 100% sure about the pink. So, but yeah, Jay Allen, these are fun to break because honestly, you can find sometimes it's easier to pull silver prisms of your big time players out of the retail product than it is out of the hobby product because frankly, you can break a lot more of it, you know. Hassan Whiteside, that's your green parallel for the Miami Heat. And there's James Johnson. That is also for the Miami Heat. That is a red wave. In fact, I probably still have some cases of value packs and other stuff from different years of Prism. Sometimes we break just the boxes of the value packs looking for the silver prisms, and of course they give you those bonus cards in that fourth pack in the, some people call them cello packs. So I break that quite often too. Trey Lyles and the Nuggets. And here is a nice silver prism for Marvin Bagley and the Kings. So the Kings are happy with their silver prism of your good young rookie there, Marvin Bagley. Hyped insert. Of course, Bagley's been injured a lot, but he's still going to be good. We have an emergent prism out, and that is the Knicks with Kevin Knox. And we have another rookie silver prism, Robert Williams and the Celtics. Here's our autograph hit, and it is for the T-Wolves with Josh Okogie. However you say it, you know I'm saying it wrong, but you know. Silver prism of David Robinson and the Spurs, and a green Thaddeus Young for the Pacers. So yeah, Jay Allen, you probably know this already, but if you haven't ever looked up any of the prices for the silver prisms in basketball, honestly, a lot of times you make as much or more money on the unsigned silver prism as you do from autograph hits. And much more so in basketball than in football. The silver prism is really the big-time chase card in most prism basketball. For one reason, there's not a ton of them, at least with your rookie players. They're kind of stingy with them. They don't make them super common. And, of course, supply and demand always dictates the price. And as a result, you can oftentimes do very well with silver prisms of the top players. So, and sometimes, as I said, easier to find in retail than in hobby. But I've got, I don't know what I ordered down there this year, but I think I got probably 2 or 3 cases of retail like this. I'm pretty sure I got a case of blasters, and then I got some of the, whatever you want to call them. Some people call them cello packs, some people call them value packs, but I have some boxes of those as well. I think I probably still have some boxes of those of the cellos from 15, 16, maybe even some from last year. I don't know. I'll have to look through those. But there for a while, I could find those cello boxes out of 1314 pretty easily, and 1415. So we were breaking a lot of those for a while of 1314, and especially that in 1516. Because we were looking for the Greek Freak. And we did find his silver prism in some of those. Of course, the cello packs and the blasters do not have guaranteed autographs in them. And every once in a while you come across one, but it's not a guaranteed one like there is in these boxes. So really, those are all about finding the silver prisms. Yeah, Jay Allen, I need to try to see what years I still have hanging around here of the boxes of cello packs, because it would be probably fun to mix up some of the years. I mean, and that is part of what I did. I don't remember if it was last year before last. I was opening quite a bit of those before the supply started to dry up a little bit. And then, of course, when that happens, you know the rest of the story. Price starts shooting through the roof and makes it harder to do, but I definitely try to find interesting ways to get us good hits and stuff like that. That is a green Josh Jackson for the Phoenix Suns. Heard some noises that they might be considering trading him. There's Giannis for the Bucks. Green Clint Capella, Rockets. And our autograph hit, it's Thon Maker for the Bucks. I haven't seen a Thon Maker autograph since his rookie year, which was that 16-17 for him? I think he was 16-17. I think that's right. Sometimes I lose track. An emergent green Mo Wagner for the Lakers. Most of these guys I will worry about getting the prisms and some of the green retails and things and sleeves for the most part after the break. There are obviously a few I'm doing as we go along, but the vast majority we'll do after the fact just to keep it moving. That was a Robert Covington prism. There's a Gallinari for the Clippers. And Jerome Robbins, emergent. Jordan Bell, Golden State Warriors. And this is Clyde Drexler, wow, for the Trailblazers on a dominance insert prism. There's green Amari Spellman for the Hawks. So yeah, I enjoy all formats of prism. And you know you can never ever buy as much hobby as you want to buy. So that's why, you know, a lot of people, I think, get into doing some of the retail as well. It's Paul Pierce for the Celtics. Jason Tatum for the Celtics, another red wave. Silver J.J. Redick for the Sixers. And a silver rookie Jacob Evans for the Golden State Warriors. So not too shabby on our rookie silvers so far. I think that's 3 of them. And then we had the green parallel as well. So we're probably going to end up doing pretty well with our rookie silvers, I think. Dirty Dog, you said you need a winner because you have not had anything out of the last 3 breaks. I just now saw that. I missed that a minute ago, I think. Well, Dirty Dog, we need to find something then for your Lakers or your Celtics so that we don't send you home empty-handed tonight. We'll have to find something good, hopefully, for you. And do our best anyway. Of course, we have got Crown Royal basketball coming next week. That product had not been in basketball, gosh, since like, oh, I don't know, it was a way back, like 2009, 2010 or something. And I think we had maybe only had like 1 year of it in basketball, and then they kind of did away with it. It was still in football, but not in basketball. Then they brought it back last year, and it was a great break, like Crown Royal always is. And this year, it is coming out next Wednesday. So, we'll be tearing into that. I wish they would bring it back to football. They dumped it out in football after 2015. They made it a retail-only product in 2016 and 17, and they changed the configuration when they did, and I didn't buy any of it in the retail format of that. So I kind of wish they would bring that back to football. I always did like Crown Royal, but at least we've got it in basketball, so that's going to be good. Oh, and you know what else I saw announced today? Honors Football that we only had in 2016, and we kind of, I think we all kind of thought maybe it was just like a one-off kind of thing. Hey, they're bringing it back. I'm not entirely sure what the format is, but I'm assuming it's going to be very similar to the way 2016 was, in that you could either pull a rookie autograph or you could pull a buyback card, or one of each, you know. It was a couple of cards and per box, and then one base card in each box in 2016. I'll have to look at the sell sheet and see a little bit more about what we're looking at for this year's, but I saw they're soliciting pre-orders for it. Excuse me. Devontae Graham. And there's a silver prism for the Hornets. For your little rookie there was Walt Frazier Dominance Green. A Mikal Bridges Red Wave for the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, Jay Allen Honors is definitely coming back for sure. I mean, they are soliciting orders for it, so we are getting it back. I just didn't pay, I was in a hurry and I didn't pay a lot of attention to the configuration, but we're definitely getting it back. An Emergent Green for the T-Wolves with Okogie. So I thought that was kind of cool. Zach Randolph Kings. You know, we got Playbook back this year after they had taken that away from us in 2017. They brought that back to us this year. So slowly but surely they're working our favorites back into the lineup on a lot of these things. And, oh boy, we have World Be Free for the Philadelphia 76ers. So there's your World Be Free autograph, actually signed that way too. Signed World Be Free. I love those name changes. There's Iguodala for the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, for that 76er, I would have maybe liked for that to have been Charles Barkley. Thought that was a refractor, but it wasn't. I was catching this one in the background. Enes Kanter for the Knicks, who apparently is trade bait as well. Avery Bradley and the Clippers. A Red Wave Quinn Cook for the Warriors. There went a Luka just base prism, base that went by, not a refractor, not a prism. Clippers Patrick Beverley. I always find that so confusing in this product because the name of their product is Prism, and they also call their refractors Prism, so it's kind of like Prism, right? So I think that's so weird. But anyway, for our purposes tonight, when I say Prism, I mean refractor. There's a green Otto Porter Jr. for the Wizards. Dante DiVincenzo, silver prism for the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, and I guess we've got encased football coming back before too long as well. I don't remember if we've seen, I don't don't remember seeing a pre-order for Encase Basketball, though, so I don't know if it's coming farther down the road or if we're not having that this year. I don't know. Channing Frye Cavaliers. I've definitely seen the sell sheet for the Encase Football, but not for Encase Basketball. And by the way, we had, was it Limited Football that was due next week? There was a Panini Football product that was due next week, and they moved it. So the only release we have next week is going to be the Crown Royal Basketball. So. Another somewhat quiet week, but that's okay because we have got plenty of stuff to keep us busy with. Plenty. And I am trying to get new stuff. Well, not new stuff, but more of the stuff that we like as well. So. Hopefully I'll have some success. Sometimes it's harder than others. It's like with Contenders Football. Yeah, you forget about, we're only going to have what they gave me originally on Contenders Football because price went through the roof. Absolutely through the roof. Of course, it's Australian Open time, too, for anybody that happens to watch tennis. Does anybody watch tennis? I like tennis, so I'm super jazzed that it's the Australian Open, although the time change makes it kind of hard sometimes to see. Jay Allen, I really don't know what World Be Free's original parent-given name was. He changed his name, I think, when he was fairly young. Like, I think he changed his name around the time he was entering the NBA. And I don't honestly remember what it was before. But he, just like... Of course, Ron Artest, he changed his name to Meta World Peace. And then whoever World Be Free was originally, couldn't even tell you his original name, but that's what I think that's the majority of the time, or maybe the whole time that he was in the NBA, that was his name, because he's pretty young when he did it. Greg, what did you say about replay? You said yes, replay? Replay what? Oh, Dirty Dog knows what his original name was. It was Lloyd Bernard Free, he says, was his original name. So, well, there you go. I learned something today. Gerald Green, Rockets. So wasn't he young, though? Wasn't it like right about the time he entered the NBA when he changed it? Harrison Barnes. I mean, he played like a long time ago, like in the 80s or 70s or something. It's Kevin Love, Cavaliers. Freshman Phenoms, Green, Kevin Knox. Oh, you're saying replay the tennis. Yeah, but you know what? I already know you always see Serena is who I watch the most on the women's side. And you know what? Always the results of her matches are there. So I have to avoid everything. My phone, my tablet, the internet. I can't go near anything if I want to tape it and watch it later, because somewhere you'll see a score alert or something pop up. That's a hyped insert refractor for LeBron James and the Lakers. So usually I try to watch it live if it's one of hers that I want to see. Otherwise, I'll get the spoiler somewhere that I don't want. Tyler Johnson, Heat. A pink Pulsar Dennis Smith Jr. for the Mavericks to 42. They're trying to trade him, too, by the way. Did you guys know that? Yeah, he is. They're trying to trade Dennis Smith Jr. They don't think he fits alongside of Luka, that there's not as much role for him since Luka is, handling the ball a lot more. So they're going to apparently trade Dennis if they can find a partner for him. Kaminsky, Charlotte Hornets, green. Enes Kanter for the Knicks. Might not be a bad thing for Dennis anyway. I think his playing time has dwindled a little bit. He might not be too sad to get out of town anyway. Oh, Jay Allen, you looked it up too. You and Dirty Dog both looked it up. All right, I gotcha. Malcolm Brogdon, that is for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's our autograph hit out of this box. Markieff Morris, Prism there for the Wizards. Stanley Johnson and the Pistons with the Red Wave. And Jay Allen, something you said a minute ago, I don't think I responded to it. Robin Lopez, Red Wave for the Bulls. We probably will open a lot of Crown Royal next week because there's not anything else new coming out. We probably will open a fair amount of it, mixed in with other stuff that I still have. But yeah, you can expect to see that a few times. Dante DiVincenzo, Emergent Green for the Bucks. Green Trevor Ariza for the Suns. And we are 4 down, 6 to go. Yeah, Google is an amazing thing, isn't it, Dirty Dog? Like, what did we ever do before we could just jump online and look stuff up? This will definitely tell you a lot about my age. Most of you know it anyway. But, I remember when I was in school, it was a big deal if you had the encyclopedia set at your house, right? You were like the very popular kid if you had the encyclopedias. So you didn't have to go to the library and your friends would come over to your house and look up all this stuff that we had to know for reports or whatever. There were door-to-door Encyclopedia Britannica salespeople. And those things were expensive, man. Like a set of encyclopedias was like $1,000 or something, I think. I don't remember for sure, but it was a lot. Oh, you do like Crown Royal. Yeah, me too. I was glad last year that they brought it back to basketball, so looking forward to it this year. I ordered, I don't know, I think I ordered maybe 5-6 cases of it, something like that. So we'll have a decent amount of Crown Royal basketball that will bust through. And then, of course, limited football, as I said, got pushed back to, I believe, the 30th, which I think is also the date that we will see Topps Series 1, unless they move that out in baseball. Because I think that's already maybe been moved once or twice as well. So we'll have a lot of stuff coming out on the 30th. And then from there, we'll probably be back in that normal flow of things where you get 2 or 3 new products most weeks. Jay Allen, you have your mom and dad's encyclopedias in your closet. Cool. Very nice. Yeah, that was always the thing. They took up a lot of space too. But they were cool to have. And then, pre-Google. Yeah, Topps Series 1 is always fun to break. Of course, we break those in the jumbo cases, so you probably remember how those jumbo packs are lined out. That was Al Horford in the Celtics. And there's Alonzo Ball, Lakers, Red Wave. We have a Kevin Hervey silver prism for the Thunder. Don't really see too many of those, do you? Hervey's. A green John Stockton for the Jazz. Jeff Teague, T-Wolves. Our autograph hit is P.J. Brown for the Miami Heat. Yeah, the baseball breaks are always a lot of fun. You're right about that. And, of course, Series 1 gets us started off on the new collecting year with Topps. So those are always fun breaks. And we'll probably do... It depends. There's an Emergent Doncic base, no prism. Tim Hardaway Jr., Knicks, Red Wave. We'll probably do most of our cases as full cases with base cards not shipping to the teams. Gary Harris, Nuggets. We might do one or two by half cases and let the base ship out for those of you who set build. But the majority of the cases will probably break them as full cases and not have the base shipped to the teams. There's Freshman Phenoms, Zaire Smith. Prism for the Sixers. Little Philly. There's Buddy Hield, green parallel. My kitten is back there making all kinds of noise. I don't know if y'all can hear him or not. I think that he just climbed into like a box of packing peanuts is what it sounds like he did. I don't know for sure, but if I see him come flying out in a minute, you know, there's static this time of year, so if I see him come flying out with a bunch of packing peanuts stuck to his fur, we'll know what's happened. Jared Vanderbilt and the Nuggets is a silver prism rookie. And we have another silver prism rookie in here. This one, Mo Bamba for the Magic. You knew we were going to find some Mo Bamba. Reggie Miller, green dominance. Kobe Bryant, silver prism for the Lakers. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I hear him back there, and I'm just pretty sure that's what he is. I think he's rolling around in a box of packing peanuts. So I know I'm going to see him flying out in a minute like he has his hair on fire and there'll be packing peanuts stuck to his fur. I can just envision it. He gets into everything. He is insane, that little cat. He's funny, though. He's a funny little guy. Oh, Jay Allen, you heard him back there? Yeah. He's like just back behind me doing I don't know what. I couldn't see him. I could just hear him. So I have to just guess what he was doing, but I'm pretty sure that was it. Yeah, well, I got some stuff in today, and I haven't. Sometimes it depends on how many packing peanuts I have on any given day, but I have a place in the eBay room where we store them, but when that is full, then any new ones we get just get either recycled or, you know, dumped in the bin or whatever. So I hadn't done anything with the stuff that came in today other than open it up and take the cases out. So it's just the big box of peanuts sitting there, and I guess it was too much for him to resist. So he decided to go jump in it sounds like. He's quite an entertaining little fellow. So they're saying we're going to have a big snow event again this weekend. But you guys know how that happened last time, right? Yeah, they prepare us for all this snow. We get like an inch, inch and a half, and it's melted by the afternoon. I mean, it was just stupid. So this time, the Weather Channel says, like, oh, it's going to be nothing but rain. We're going to get a ton of rain on Saturday. Then the temperature is supposed to drop by, get this, 30 to 40 degrees in a matter of hours. Like, how stupid is that? Yeah, supposedly the temperature is going to drop by 30 to 40 degrees Saturday night in the late evening on into Sunday morning. And at that point, of course, all that rain we have gotten will have frozen. You have all kinds of, you know, icy roads. And then it's supposed to switch to snow. Now, the Weather Channel says, you know, maybe you'll get a dusting of snow or an inch of snow. The local forecaster guy says tonight, oh, you're going to get like 6 inches of snow. I didn't see it, but my mom did. She texted me and she goes, I forget the weather, Bill Mack, I think, the weather guy's name. She goes, he just says we're going to get 6 inches of snow. I'm like, now, wait a minute. How can one place say a dusting and another place say 6 inches? Brandon Knight, green retail exclusive there for the Suns. Was he Brandon Knight on the Suns? Yeah, Brandon Knight Suns. Silver Prism, Kemba Walker. But of course, for me, it matters not because I have a pickup. So the post office comes here and picks up. And as long as they show up eventually, our stuff still goes out the door. So Dennis Smith Jr. Prism. An emergent green Kevin Herter for the Hawks. Jay Allen, you said you've always wanted to fill a swimming pool with packing peanuts and jump in. Well, I mean, I guess it would take a lot of peanuts, but it's doable if you got an empty swimming pool hanging around somewhere nearby you. I do not have that, but hey, never know. Troy Brown Jr., Washington Wizards. Ooh, and that one is a refractor as well. So were our other? No, our others are not. One was. The other, the Okoji was. And then our other autographs so far haven't been. But this one is for Troy Brown Jr. and the Washington Wizards. Metu Prism. Oh, you know Bill Mack? You said he used to be doing the weather around you. Yeah, that's the guy on one of our stations here. He's been I don't know. I think he's been here for like a lot of years. I couldn't tell you for sure. Mo Wagner, Lakers, Silver Prism rookie. Larry Markkinen, green for the Bulls. Tobias Harris. Yeah, I typically get my weather information from the Weather Channel app. I don't really watch the news too much, but my mom does, and she'll always kind of tell me what if the weather is supposed to do something weird, and then when I compare it to what the Weather Channel says, it's often completely different. Crazy. Freshman phenoms, Aaron Holiday and the Pacers. Prism. And another just base Doncic. Danny Green, Raptors. And we have a Jabari Parker for the Chicago Bulls. Again, I know he's in a Knicks uniform, but he is, you know, Bulls. Bulls on front and back. Red Wave. And a Red Wave Derek Favors for the Jazz. We are now 6 down, 4 to go, making progress. So I don't know if any of the rest of you are due to get hit in that little path of whatever they call that thing, the polar vortex, I think. But man, I mean, that's just stupid. Dropping 30 to 40 degrees, like 24 hours, less than 24 hours. I mean, who does that? What kind of messed up stuff is Mother Nature trying to do to me here? I don't know. But I guess it's supposed to be around 0 by the time we get to Monday. So it just, you know, drops really suddenly Saturday night, keeps dropping, I guess, all the way through Sunday, and then we get down to magic 0 around Monday. So that's not going to be fun. To go out and go to the grocery store and stock up on everything. I hate getting groceries when it's cold because of all the, you know, carrying back and forth and unloading from the cart to the car and the car to the house and all that. You said they're calling for it to be cold for you there too. Gonna be 10 or 15 degrees. Yeah. See, that's just... Oy, winter is here. Not in the Game of Thrones kind of way either. I tell you, opening all these packs, it's just got to be a better way to do it. I don't know what it is. I want somebody to build a little pack opening robot. Because, you know, you have to open the packs on camera in a break. So it's not like I could have somebody else do it and then slide the cards over, because you got to be able to see it. But imagine if I could just have a little pack opening robot that, like, just sat right back there in the corner where you could see him. So he would just sit back there and just, like, whoop, slice it and stack it. That'd be awesome. If anybody out there is mechanically inclined, I'm hereby requesting a pack opening robot. A very small one that'd fit in a small little space. Oh, goodness. Anyway, Gary Trent Jr. for the Portland Trail Blazers. That is a green prism rookie. Baron Davis for New Orleans. DeAndre Bembry, green Hawks. $101, you said, you said it's like 60 there. Well, yeah, I mean, today it's not that cold here. I don't know what it was today, but I'd say probably in the 40s, maybe so. I mean, it wasn't bad today. Chris Middleton. I think it's like Saturday when Mother Nature decides to unleash upon us. And from there on, it's going to be pretty nasty. Well, you know what? That is a good point. Jay Allen says, keep a wagon in the garage, and then you just load all the groceries in and make one cart. Make one trip with the cart. That's not a bad idea, actually. It's actually a pretty good idea. I don't know. How do I never think of these things? I don't know. Okubo for the Suns. That is a silver prism rookie. Dominance, Paul Pierce. Green prism. Yeah, I just don't like going out and doing anything when it's really cold, to be honest with you. I prefer just to hibernate right where I am. Emergent, Jerome Robinson, prism, Clippers. Hazonga for the Knicks. We got a points card that replaced a hit. Markelle Fultz, silver prism. I was trying to put him in the sleeve, but that's not what I meant to put in the sleeve. What I meant to put in the sleeve is that 250 rewards point card. Which might mean, possibly, that somewhere in the case, I don't know if it'll be in this half or the next half, but usually, you guys have noticed the pattern. If we have the points card, usually somewhere there's a big hit. Larry Bird, green Celtics. So whether or not it is here or the second half or both, I don't know. Gordon Hayward, red wave. Draymond Green, silver. A red wave, Chandler Parsons. Well, Dirty Dog, I know, Dirty Dog saying there should never be a points card if it's just a one-hit box. But you got to remember they average all this stuff out by the case, right? So it might mean that somewhere in the case we've got a big hit. Hard to say, but I mean, you guys know my story. I don't like to see the points cards, period. I just don't like seeing them, other than the fact that we do know it, not every time, but most times it does signal that somewhere in the case there's a pretty good hit somewhere. So in that sense, it can be a sign of good things to come. But in terms of do we want to lose a hit to the points, no, never. Oh, hey, Scott, I didn't see you jump back in. You said you are booing everything. All right, brother. All right, man. All right. And Bonzo says you're going to get 24 inches, up to 24 inches of snow. The wind chill minus 25 in Rochester, New York. Well, listen, Bonzo, that is terrible, and I feel bad about complaining now. So I will retract my complaint because, Bonzo, I would not want to be where you are, my friend. That does not sound good. Scott, was it colder than the 40s out there today? It didn't really feel that cold to me out there today. I would have said probably in the, like, high 30s, low 40s. What was it really then? Scott lives near me, like not like next neighborhood over near me, but I mean within within what, a 30-mile radius of where I live, something like that. Anyway, he works in the city where I live quite often, so he's probably knows more about the temperature than I do because he's outside working sometimes, and I am inside working sorting cards. So you know. So Scott, what was it? Tell me what it was, man. I thought it was in the 30s. Or felt like that to me. But I was, you know, not out there very long, I'll grant you. Oh, you said, okay, so it was mid-30s most of the day. 34, 35. Well, I wasn't that far off. I said high 30s, low 40s. I really did think it was probably like 39, 40. So, I was off a little. Dirty Dog thinks the big hit in the case might be the Kobe. Jay Allen thinks it might be a Donovan Mitchell. He's just hoping it's in this part of the case no matter what. And Scott, you were at the horse park. You guys been out there working a lot. You have been working at the horse park for several months. Like, what in the heck are they doing out there? Are they building like a whole... Are they building a new arena or something out there? I haven't been to the horse park in a while, probably close to a couple years, so I don't know what they're building, but it must be something big. Or redoing all the HVAC and existing stuff, I guess they could be doing. Steph Curry for the Warriors with a green hyped insert. There's a green Gary Harris. A Miles Bridges silver prism for the Hornets. Jay Allen, did you tell me you do have the Hornets tonight? Because if you do, I think that's your second silver prism rookie. If you said Hornets. You named off 5 teams, and I'm going to tell you I don't remember them. Tim Duncan, Dominance. I know it does not shock you that I don't remember which 5 teams, because we all know that I'm not good with stuff like that. But I think the Hornets might have been one of them. And Kevin Garnett for the T-Wolves. Scott, you said you hope it's a Hassan Whiteside. Why do you hope it's a Hassan Whiteside? Kobe Bryant green for the Lakers. Oh, it's a complete unit change out. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Well, that I could see how that would take a while. You said it's occupied space, too, so that makes it even worse. You got to work around all the yahoos who are in there trying to do their work, and yeah, that's never a good sign. Not that they're yahoos, they might not be, but that's all right. We're going to call them that if they're in your way. Willie Cauley-Stein for the Kings. We're going to take your side on it, Scott. We'll call them yahoos. All right, there is a red wave. You know I can't say that guy's name. For the Nets, all right? A rookie red wave of your dude. Your foreign dude for the Nets. That's his new official name. Foreign dude for the Nets. All right, Hornets, Pistons, Pacers, T-Wolves, Jazz. Oh, okay, well, you've definitely had some stuff in here then. Silver Prism, Lakers, Mikalik. We like that. Now, I did not butcher his name, Scott, because I didn't say it. Ha-ha, ha-ha-ha, I got you there. Can't butcher it if I don't say it. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Our autograph hit is Michael Adams for the Denver Nuggets. Like, how many hundreds of years ago did this guy play? I don't remember Michael Adams. I really do not. Ooh, New York Knicks. Look at that, son. There is Kevin Knox. Silver Prism rookie. Loving it. That's a good one for the Knicks. You had an emergent Doncic go by, but it was not a refractor. And there's a green Kevin Hervey for the Thunder. Oklahoma City. Embiid and the Sixers. Red Wave Seth Curry. Jay Allen, you need an autograph? Oh, you don't like your silver prisms? Come on, man. I like your silver prisms. 101, you said call them Yahoos as being nice. Yeah, well, you know, I have to, it's a family hour kind of show. You never know when little ears are listening, so can't call them too much. Although I will tell you this was funny the other day. There's a lady I was in the doctor's office, and there was a lady in line behind me. You have to, you know, stand in line to check in and all this business. And she had a little girl with her. The little girl was probably, I'd say maybe somewhere at 4 or 5, not any older than that. And I don't know, somehow while we were waiting, the lady and I started talking, and she said something about she'd just had surgery, and I don't know, her landlord called her while we were talking and was harassing her, saying he wanted the rent, and she said, well, he's, you know, rent's not even due for another week. And anyway, she was going off about this guy. And she said, I just don't know why people are like that, da-da-da. And I said, well, some people are just a-holes, you know, because you got a little kid sitting right there. And she goes, oh, we don't call them a-holes. We call them, and then she said the whole thing. And then she said it like 2 more times. She's like, yeah, I mean, and then she said the whole word. I just laughed, and I said, well, I saw, you know, your daughter there, so I wasn't really sure that I should say anything other than a-hole. She goes, oh, no, we just let it all hang out around here. It's like, alrighty then. But usually I do try to keep it to Yahoo and a-hole and things that are more family-oriented, just in case. Chris, we did do Dominion. That was first up tonight. That was right when we started at 9:30. Well, you know, probably 5 minutes after, because there is all that stuff we go over at the beginning. But yeah, it is already finished up. I see Jay Allen beat me to it there, and he's already given you the 411 on it, that the upload and things will be put up after the break is over, so you'll be able to see it shortly after the break ends. So there you go. And what else? Scott, you said, have we seen De'Aaron Fox lately? I haven't watched him play, but I've been looking at his stat lines, and he looks like he's really gotten comfortable this year and is kind of starting to live up to his potential a little more, I think. Oh, I know, Scott. I mean, that was like crazy. That lady was just, with that little kid, I was just shocked. But she apparently, you know, I guess the kid hears that and probably a lot worse. So I was like, huh, okay then. There was Hassan Whiteside, by the way, Scott. Went by as a prism, a silver prism, but there was your Hassan Whiteside for whatever reason you wanted it. Oscar Robertson for the Bucks, and it was a silver prism. There is a green Melvin Frazier Magic, Orlando Magic. Dirty Dog, you need a Yahoo autograph. Well, I know what you mean, Scott. I mean, you never want to talk that kind of language around kids normally, but I guess, as I said, sometimes it apparently doesn't matter. Julius Randle, Nola, the Nolans. Well, Dirty Dog, I don't actually send you a signed index card. You actually get consolation cards, and sometimes, you know, you guys have good luck out of those. You never know what you might find. De'Aaron Fox, green for the Sacramento Kings. And Melvin Frazier and the Magic, Silver Prism rookie. But of course, in a break like this, Dirty Dog, you wouldn't get that because of the fact that you are pulling cards in this. So the consolation cards come into play when you don't pull anything at all. Like, for instance, in Dominion, if you didn't pull a single thing for your team, then they come into play. But in this break, like, even if you don't pull a hit necessarily, you'll still have, of course, your other cards coming because it all ships. Mirotic for Nola, Red Wave. Green Dominance, Hakeem Olajuwon, Rockets. Another points card, Evan Fournier, Silver Prism for the Magic. And we have a freshman Phenoms, Colin Sexton for the Cavaliers. And another points card. Ay, ay, ay. What does that mean? Does that mean we're going to have something amazing in Last Box Mojo? Or does that mean the second half of the case has something amazing? Or does it mean they just hosed us over and gave us 2 points cards and we get nothing good? I don't know. Usually it doesn't mean we get nothing good. Usually it does mean something good turns up. But I don't know what it's going to be. Oh, you know what? We haven't seen that before, have we? Hall Dominators, Reggie Miller, that insert. I don't know if we have or not. It's not a refractor or a prism, obviously, but it's just one that I don't know if we've seen it really go by a lot. There's Landry for the 76ers, Red Wave. What are you asking me there? You said the next high-end product of basketball? Boy, I don't know. I mean, Crown Royal basketball, of course, is the next one that comes out, and that comes out Wednesday. Andre Drummond. I mean, but that's not really high-end. It's kind of mid-range, I think. Julius Randle, Nola, green. I mean, I'm trying to think, what is that a case? It's like, I don't know. It's about a $1,300 case, I think. Something thereabouts. I don't know exactly. I don't have it in front of me. I'm just kind of trying to do off the top of my head what I think it is. It's around $1,300 case. So it's not super expensive, but it's not inexpensive either. But I can't think what the next... what is the one that'll be after that? There's Impeccable we haven't done yet for basketball. There's so much basketball we haven't done, but I couldn't tell you all the release dates on that, Scott. My poor little brain, you know, it doesn't hold that much information in a given day. It is Last Box Mojo time on this half of the break. Woohoo! The second half of this Dirty Dog, I am not sure. I don't have it listed yet. I'm inclined to think probably about this time next week, like the Thursday, Friday, Saturday time frame of next week, somewhere in there. Because, of course, we're already posted up through Tuesday. Wednesday we'll do Crown Royal and probably like Ultimate Draft Baseball and Leaf Best Football or something like that on Wednesday. Then on Thursday we would probably do Crown Royal again and something. Or maybe Contenders Thursday and then Crown Royal and this on Friday. I don't know. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week. Somewhere in there. I think. Yeah, Scott, I think Crown Royal's about $1,300 a case. I mean, there's hardly any products that are less than that. I mean, most cases are going to cost somewhere between, well, from $1,200 up. It's like rare to have a case that costs less than that. But let's see here. If there were, I got my calculator out on my phone. Yeah, I think it's about that. I think it'll be around $1,300. But you know, there's plenty of them that cost way more than that a case. So that's about average. It's about middle of the road. There's not really too many cases that cost less than that. J. Allen, there are 16 boxes in it in Crown Royal. And Court Kings. Court Kings is another one that I saw the pre-order for today, which means it's probably coming out sometime in the next 2 or 3 months. So I saw that one. I saw Honors Football, the Court Kings, and what else did I say earlier that was new that I saw? I forgot now. But anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's not that much out of line, J. Allen, of what our other cases are. I mean, as you know, many of our cases, the majority of our cases are probably 12 bucks. Some of them a little more, some of them a little less. But that one, I'm pretty sure Crown Royal is a 16 box case. Fairly sure that it is. So 4 boxes above the average, but not by that much. Jalen Brunson, Mavericks, Silver Prism. But we need our last box mojo to bring us something big here. Josh Hart, Green, Lakers. And an emergent Dante DiVincenzo Prism for the Bucks. Oh, man, Scott, that is weird. Scott says he doesn't want to be weird, but he's just letting us know that he's in the shower right now. So I guess he has a waterproof phone. We already know he drives and texts while he's while breaking. Now we know he showers and texts while breaking. That is kind of weird, brother. It's Bruce Brown for the Pistons with a red wave. Well, nonetheless, I hope you enjoy your shower anyway, I guess, with your waterproof phone. I think my phone is waterproof. The Nets. Hit with Crab is our last autograph. So, yeah, I don't know. I have the Galaxy. Our Galaxies are all waterproof, aren't they? One of you other guys has a Galaxy. Maybe it's J. Allen. Somebody does. I think they are waterproof. DeAnthony Melton for the Rockets. The green prism for the rookie. Lou Williams Clippers silver. A green freshman phenom Herder for the Hawks. A green Jamal Murray for the Nuggets. A silver Deladova for the Bucks. And Ginobili for the Spurs. You said, yeah, see, I thought you had the Galaxy as well. How do I even know that? I don't know. We must have had a conversation about it one night. Spencer Dinwiddie for the Nets. See, I remember the weirdest things, right? I don't know why I retained that. Anyway, you said that they call our phones water resistant, not waterproof. Okay, well, you know, I'm going to call it the same thing. I'm going to say we could take it into the shower if we wanted to. For the Pacers, that is numbered to 42 with a pink Pulsar Sabonis. And a silver Rondae Hollis Jefferson for the Nets. Okie dokie, kids. We have some stuff to do. Our recap, of course, but we have these points cards to give away as well. So we're going to do the points cards first. Most of you, many of you, maybe all of you know how this works. But for those of you who don't, here's the 411. I am going to copy all of the team names. We're going to go to random.org. I'm going to paste them in there because we have 10 or more items in our list. I will be hitting random only a single time. We have 2 different points cards, and they are in 2 different amounts. There's a 250 points card, and there's a 150 point card. So whatever team comes up in the first position after we randomize will get the 250 points card, Whatever team is in the second position after we randomize will end up with the 150-point card. So there you can see that I am scrolling through so you get a look at all of the teams. You know they're all in there. Good luck, everyone. And here we go. So the Golden State Warriors get the 250 points card and the Spurs with the 150 point. So Warriors 250, Spurs 150. Where did I put my marker? I don't know. Let's get these all labeled up. And then we can recap. Take a look at our fabulous finds in here. Jay Allen, you need the points, even though you don't like that they put them in there. Are you saving up for the Kaboom? Are you looking for the Kaboom inserts, maybe? So our numbered cards, these are all the pink Pulsar. Sabonis for the Pacers to 42. Dennis Smith Jr. and the Mavericks to 42. And Patty Mills for the Spurs, also, you got it, to 42. Then we have our silver. This is our rookie silver prisms. It's none of the other variations for rookie prisms. It's none of the veterans. It's literally only rookie silver that's being recapped. I think I stacked them all here. If I accidentally stacked one in the other big main stack, not to worry. If you saw it go by, of course, you will get it delivered to you. Jalen Brunson, Mavericks. Melvin Frazier for the Magic. Kevin Knox, Knicks. Mikhailiuk for the Lakers. Miles Bridges, Hornets. Okubo for the Suns. Mo Wagner, Lakers. Mo Bamba, Magic. Jared Vanderbilt for the Nuggets. Kevin Hervey, Thunder. Dante DiVincenzo, Bucks. Devontae Graham, Hornets. Jacob Evans for the Warriors. Robert Williams for the Celtics. And the nice Marvin Bagley for the Kings was the first one we saw tonight. Our points cards, the Warriors got the 250 and the Spurs got the 150. Our autographs went to the Nets, the Nuggets with a prism, the Wizards with a rookie prism, Troy Brown Jr., the T-Wolves with a rookie prism with Okaji. Then we have the Heat with P.J. Brown, Malcolm Brogdon for the Bucks, World Be Free for the 76ers, and Thon Maker for the Bucks. That, kids, is the break for tonight. I'm going to put up spreadsheet information here one final time for anybody who didn't get a look at it earlier. We're going to take a look at what we're breaking in the days ahead. We'll also take a quick look at your anticipated shipping date for everything we open tonight. So, should be out the door, on the way to you, on or before Monday the 21st, unless something entirely unexpected happens. And in Dominion, if your team did not pull any cards, you are still going to get a package coming. It will be your consolation cards. Sometimes people have luck with those, so you never know. And, of course, Prism Basketball, you just saw that massive amount of cards come out of there, so every team will have cards from that break headed your way. Tomorrow night, we are breaking Leaf Autograph Mini Football Helmets. It's a half case break. It is the first half of the case. And we're going to break the last case I have of Optic Football tomorrow night as well. Saturday is a full 8-box case of Bowman Draft Jumbo. Paper base has its own bidding category, will not ship to the teams. What does go to the teams? Autographs, chrome cards, inserts, parallels, and all numbered cards. Sunday night is an off night, but we're going to make up for it on Monday, because we're going to do Gold Rush Gem Mint Basketball. It is a 12-pack box, and a box is a case. So whatever you want to call it, that's what it is. A 10-box case of Leaf Best of Football, a 12-box case of Leaf Ultimate Draft Baseball, and an 8-box and final case of Bowman's Best Baseball, all on Monday night. Monday night's going to be hopping. On Tuesday, we'll open Triple Play Baseball. It's a new series, Series 10. And I think Bryce Harper's in there if memory serves, and some other good possibilities as well. Anyway, got 3 autographed items in that bad boy, and then we will open a 12-box case of Contenders Football. And I believe that has got us covered for tonight. So once again, thanks everyone for being part of the break. I appreciate you being here and breaking and bidding and chatting with me. We'll be back at it tomorrow night, so hopefully I'll see you then, or if not then, sometime soon. In the meanwhile, you're almost to the weekend, so enjoy your day tomorrow, and before you know it, we'll wake up and it'll be the weekend. See you next time. Bye now.